I say yeah. It's your boy, motherfucker Jones, back with another one. 24 Kobe numbers out this bitch. I hate you. Oh snap! If you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, do whatever, interact with your boy. But today, I'm talking about religion. I mentioned it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna drop it today, but then I was like, fuck it. I'll make a short episode about it. I don't want to get too crazy deep into the conspiracy of religion and the multi religions and who they worship, why they worship. Well, in my perspective, at least. But what I wanted to talk about was how it's affecting us now. I feel like a lot of older generations or older people feel like we don't want to believe in God, but I feel like it's the BS surrounding God that makes believing kind of hard. Not like you don't believe that there is a higher power, but just that there's this one person that would make all of these things happen, good or bad, in this world. You know what I mean? Because it'll kind of go against everything that the Bible talks about, like we feel like everything does. Because I'm one of those children that were brought up in the realm where I was able to be selective with what I believed in, how I felt about certain things. So I feel like, given that spirituality is more prominent now, it's more understood that it's easier to follow because you feel it. With the word, like they say, you have a whole bunch of people that pick and choose what they follow, and then all of these certain types of people, whether you're Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Catholic, whatever the case may be, they fall into these categories into like how well or how much or how how for your religion are you, or how much do you follow it. And it's like, I know Muslims that eat pork. I know Muslims that have sex during Ramadan. Like I know, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's things that, we hold very near and dear to our religions, and we say, oh, you shouldn't do this, but then you have people that do it, and then they feel like they are going to the same place just because, it's just a lot of gray area, and something that was so explained to be black and white to many children. Well, I feel like, in my perspective, like as a child, it was like, you do this, you're good. You do this, you're bad. And it was like, all right. And then I followed that through many religions, going through education, system after system, college, whatever the case may be. But it's like, when you go and dive deeper into what religion drove people to do, you start questioning the religion. Whether you have the Holocaust, whether you have slavery, whether you have, shoot, people don't know this, but there were Catholics in Africa before slavery. There were Christians in Africa before slavery. So like, the fact that they were able to have that and it not be as restricting as, I want to say, as corrupt, because if you think about it, once you attach money to anything, it's just what it is. Power is the root of all evil, and so is money right behind it. You got big ass churches in the black communities not helping the black communities, which doesn't make any sense. You have a whole bunch of things going on that our churches and our religions, we look to help, and they just aren't there to do that, so we lose faith that way as well. So it's like, no, it's not that we don't believe in religion nowadays. It's just that it's very hard to understand why people still do. Is it because you need the savior? You need somebody to, you know, pray to? I pray to the universe. I feel a very strong connection to the universe. I feel like being here, being within all of these different elements, these different people, these different abilities, it makes you wonder like, God is in us, correct? And how we exude and how we live and how we move about life should be as such, don't you think? But it's like we don't move that way. We don't feel like we should be moving that way because we feel like religion has taught us that we are lesser than somebody that has made us. And if you think about it, are you not your mother? Are you not your father? I think we got to change our whole perspective about religion as well. We got to sit and think like, why do we do the things we do? Is it for self? Or is it to appease or please somebody that we don't even know exists or not? That's why it's kind of hard to grasp these things because we're in this information age and it's like, where's the information about this man? We have a whole bunch of information about these religions, about the different things they've done, about the different things that, you know, you could do with them, but it's like, I don't know. It's not as tangible as us millennials will like it, I guess. It's something that I've always had questions about, something that I probably will always have questions about. But I don't know. If you wanted to, or feel like I'm just talking out my ass, or you agree with me to a certain extent, talk to me. I want to have some dialogue. Till next time, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy. I'm out. Doses.